How are you?
I was going to sneak in and try and find you, but we're running late.
Like, that looks like him. I was trying to get the camera out in time. I could. What's up, man?
Good.
Good to see you. Good to meet you.
Dawn.
This is my wife, Dawn.
Nice to meet you.
This is Paul, obviously.
Yeah.
Dawn with the accent.
Normally when I meet people at the airport, the camera's down here and all we see is feet and going, hi, how's it going? Happy Homebrew Wednesday, number 101. Been busy. I need a beer. Woodrow's Veto. I was down at Aiden's Brewery today having a gander and seeing how he's coming along, and everything is coming along really good. Now, do it in a glass or just drink it out of the can? Can tastes great. This is a phenomenal beer. If you are in Wellington, go to the Queen of Jackson in Petone on Jackson Street, right across from where I work, because Woodrow's Veto is pouring there at the moment, along with Tail Dragger, Supercharger APA by Panhead, actually Whitewall by Panhead as well. There's actually quite a lot of good craft beers on there. I'll flick up a picture of their chalkboard. There we go, look at all those beers circled. There's some friggin' good beers there. Good stuff, Alex, for getting decent beers in Petone. Cheers! Get my eyebrow lash out of my eye. Cheers! So what's been happening? Shitloads. Happy birthday to Larry. Lamo 22. Happy birthday, bro. I hope you see this. I'm sure you will. But happy birthday. Cheers to you. Because today is Larry's birthday. I got to catch up with a lot of people in the States. A hell of a lot of people. A lot of brew tubers. A lot of brew tubers that I've known for so long. Look, got my brew tuber shirt. Cheers, Gary. A lot of brew tubers that I've known for such a long time, and they're just my friends. And just to go there and to meet them and to have them travel from all over the States to come to SJ's to do a brew day, and all over the States to come to Denver for the Great American Beer Festival, and just to meet up and have a great time was the best aspect of my beer holiday. And I say it's a beer holiday because that's what I did. I had one day in San Francisco when I was getting ready to leave to come back home that I did all the shopping for the kids and the wife and everything like that, just to get all this stuff put together and bring it home. But every other day was beer related. Seeing old bars, seeing breweries, Dogfish Head, went to Dogfish Head and did all that sort of stuff. Now there's heaps of video. I've got over 4 hours of video footage that I've got to slowly go through. The first video that will come up, it's come up, it was my Dogfish Head tour. I have another one in the wings, which is the Great American Beer Festival Day 1, because of course it's not just one day, there's 2 days, there's 3 days, there's 4 sessions of it. There was also Croc, Keg Ran Out Club, which is a homebrew club in Denver, which we were invited to by Larry, BH Brewing, and Travis, who belong to that club. There's 100 members in that homebrew club. And annually they have a get-together in a hotel. They rent out a conference room and they bring all their kegs and they have voting about their kegs. Whew, shit, there was some good beers there. And I took some video there, and they do blind auctions to raise money, and they raise enough money to keep the club going for the next financial year, which is absolutely awesome. And it was phenomenal to go from the Great American Beer Festival, because I did that session, we finished that session on Thursday night, which will be Great American Beer Festival Part 1, the video. Here's a link, go watch it, well, go watch it later. We went straight from there, 10 o'clock at night, we went to Croc and Keg Ran Out Club. And we did that beer festival and met up with Larry and met up with Travis and had a ball, absolute ball. We finished up and I helped get all the kegs in the back of Larry's truck, and we took the kegs back, and on our way back we saw Travis stumbling along, and I went, hang on a minute, that looks like Travis over there, should we stop and pick him up? Whew. Yeah, we stopped, we picked him up, we put him in the truck and we took him home. That's what friends are for. It was fun, it was awesome. What did I get out of going to the States and drinking beer for the 12 days straight, probably one day in between as a break? Homebrew, brew tubing, our community, the beers that we bring together as a community are just phenomenal. I tasted so many great beers when I was over in the States at the Great American Beer Festival. There were 3,500 beers there. You could not taste them all, even though they were 1 ounce tasters. It was just impossible to get yourself organised to taste that many beers with the 49,000 people that were going through the convention. I was lucky I had a media pass, so I could sneak in early before everybody else and get to taste some of the key beers that I wanted to try. And even better than that, with the media pass I could jump queue and go and see Sam from Dogfish Head and stuff like that and sort of sneak in. But hey, all that video is going to come later. This is my Homebrew Wednesday video. And this goes out to all the people that I met in the States. The brew day that we had in the States at SJ's, brewing our New Zealand Black IPA. The Driveway Gnome, I think it's called. And the SJ Pour Challenge. Because hey, this is what sort of brought all these people together. It's this little idea that SJ Pour had, and that's why my last Homebrew Wednesday video was at SJ Pour's place to celebrate my 100th video. Best place to celebrate it was at SJ Pour's. So if you have a 100th Homebrew Wednesday video coming up, I suggest you get your ass organised, get on a plane, go to SJ Pour's and do a video and have a drink with them and say, cheers SJ, cheers for declaring Wednesday as Homebrew Wednesday. There's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about. This video is going to go on and on and on and on and on forever if I don't sort of cut it short. I've got a parcel. I said SJ Pour Challenge. I have my first parcel for the SJ Pour Challenge that has turned up. Here she be. All the way from the UK to New Zealand. Let's open it up. Now I made number 5. I came number 5, which is fine because I put an experimental beer in. An experimental beer. Black garlic. Ooh, who wants to put black garlic in a beer? Fuck it, I do. I want to push the boundaries. So I came 5th, which is cool. I'm happy with that. I wasn't expecting to come 1st. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. That's cool. Dan, we managed to jump on Uvu with Dan, on Google Hangout with Dan while I was in York in Pennsylvania with SJ, and you would have seen that in my last Homebrew Wednesday video to congratulate him on what he did. But then we got Nathan and we got Grant. Now I received Grant's beers yesterday and Nathan's beers today turned up, so I've got all the beers ready to go to package up and get ready to ship out for the rest of the world. Dan is currently in Rarotonga, lying on the beach drinking lamb chopper, panhead lamb chopper, lucky bugger. Right, should we open this up? Video might run out, so let's just restart. Alrighty, let's open this box up, eh? Now, all these beers are going to be shipped to, well, distributed to Dan, Nathan and Grant. So let's see what we got in here. Let's make sure that they're all perfectly fine and there's no breakages. Chris, Harry Brew 69, mate, you have done a phenomenal job in getting these beers out so fast. As I said, I just received my last bunch of beers today, ready to be shipped. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at them all. You can. We've got our beers from the UK, we've got our top 3. On top of that, I got a beer especially from Tom, you to Homebrew Tom, and from Chris, HarryBrew69. Cheers guys, much appreciated. I really didn't expect that at all. That is just so phenomenal. It's awesome, absolutely awesome. But we have our top 3 lineup from the UK, ready to be put together in the packs and to go out to all the other New Zealand top 3. So that's Dan, Nathan and Grant. So we've got Tom's beer, we've got Lee's beer. However, on Lee's beer I can't seem to find the registration number, so we're going to have to disqualify this and I have to drink it all, Lee. Just kidding. Lee's beer, and we've also got Dan's beer. Brilliant stuff. This is so cool. Right, I'll get these little puppies in the fridge, settling down, and away we go. Alrighty, I'm going to make this Homebrew Wednesday short because I've got so much to talk about. If I don't cut it off now, I'm going to totally run out of time. Because I met so many people while I was away, such as Chris from Beer Geek Nation and Mike from Marco Bureau. Go check out their channels. Also managed to sit down and talk to Gary Glass from the American Homebrewers Association. And there's so much to talk about and so much to do, and I know one thing that everybody's sort of waiting to find out is who's won the 100th episode beer thing. Well, I am proud to announce that Paul, PA Brew News. Cheers buddy. I got my garlic porter and my raspberry peppered porter. It's going to be packed and on its way to you, along with probably a Panhead and a Balin's Brewery beer as well, because hey, those 2 breweries rock. I'm so glad that Paul was drawn out of the list. I didn't do the live draw of the list because I've been flat out, but he was a random selection out of the list. And I'm so glad that he was called out because he lives in Pennsylvania, and while I was there, SJ and I had hooked up to go up and catch up with him. It was a couple of hours drive to go and meet him, but unfortunately the night before was the filming of our 100th episode, and it was about 4 o'clock in the morning that we finished drinking some pretty strong beers, and so we weren't quite up to driving. So I'm so glad that you won, Paul. Those beers will be in the post to you very soon. I'll PM you and I'll get your address and we'll get them fired out. Anyway, I've probably missed out lots and lots of stuff, but cheers. Have yourself a night.